Hello everyone. So just a minute. I'll be waiting for other people. Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Mахаббат and today we have our English lesson. Today we're going to speak about comparative adjectives in English language. So first of all, choose one of these. And I want you to choose one of these way. Just because if you want to develop, if you want to enlarge your vocabulary, if you want to achieve some goals in your life, you should learn English. You should practice English every day. You should listen to English. You should speak in English, and so on. Different activities in order to develop your English language. Okay, so comparison adjectives. Before we start speaking about comparison adjectives, we should remember about the noun. What is noun in English? What is noun? Noun, it is a thing, it is a person, people, and place. So different words that can ask the question who or what. For example, I have this marker on my hand. This is a thing. Red marker on my hand. It is a thing. What is it? It is a marker. Okay, who I am? Who I am? I am a girl. You see, I'm also noun in English. Girl, woman, teacher, and so on. So, thing, people, and place, they can be nouns in English language. And now we have the next questions. How we can describe this noun? Yes, we need adjectives to describe a noun. For example, what do you have on your hand? I have a marker. То есть, смотрите, да, для описания существительного нам нужны прилагательные. We need adjectives. Adjectives in English, they help us to describe a noun in different times, in different places, and so on. So, I have four markers in my hand. This is a noun. It is red. Big marker. Green marker, for example. Black marker, as you see. And blue marker. So we describe these markers. We describe their colors. And we can talk about everything using different adjectives. Adjectives we use to describe a noun. Noun, it is thing, people, place. Adjectives helps us in describing a noun. So, and when we want to compare, то есть сравнивать салстру, to compare two things, we use comparison adjectives. То есть егерде біз белгілі бір зат есімдерді салыстырғымыз келсе, біз comparative adjectives қолданамыз. Если мы хотим сравнить какие-либо существительные, то мы используем comparative adjectives. So, we want to describe this marker. For example, I have like this. This red marker is old, старый marker. And if we want to compare this marker with this another marker, we use the ending er to this adjective. All. And we say this red marker is older than blue marker. То есть получается, что у нас красный маркер старше синего маркера. When the word, when the adjective have one syllable, we add only. I hope that you remember what is syllable, то есть один слог. If the word, if the adjective have only one syllable, it has the ending er. Old. I will write here. What do you need to remember? For example, it is old, it is only one. Big, cold, hot, small. Do you see? It has only one syllable in the word, so that's why we add only er in order to compare it. Older, bigger, colder, hotter, smaller. So, and with the help of this, you can compare two things. For example, look at this. I have two books. You see, I have two books, and this book is bigger than another one. This book is big. Эта книга большая. Но, когда мы хотим сравнить вот эти две книги, мы говорим, эта книга больше, чем вторая. So, this book is bigger than the second one, another one. You see? And we use adjective with one syllable. One syllable, big, bigger. Or another variant. For example, we want to say that, just look at my actions. Okay. Oh, I have this book, and according to the lots of pages, this book is longer than this. For example, this book has about 500 pages, and this book has only 100 pages. And I compare these two books. This book is longer. I should write longer and connect with the ending er because it has only one syllable. This book is longer than another. Okay, it's all about comparing two things using the adjective which has only one syllable. Okay, let's go further. You know that mostly people who live in other countries or native speakers in USA, in England and other countries where the English is the official language, they use comparative adjectives a lot. And because of these words, they enlarge their vocabulary, they color their language, they color the dialogue, they color their speaking, their speech. So that's why it will be very wonderful if you use different adjectives in your speech. You will color your speech. Okay, let's go further and let's write the next. Okay, you see, difficult, serious, curious, and okay, colorful, maybe popular. So look at these adjectives. Difficult, serious, curious, colorful, popular. All these adjectives, they have 2 or 3 syllables. You see, difficult, serious, curious, colorful, popular. So, in order to compare things using these adjectives, we use helpers more and less. More and less. For example, if I want to say about this book, for example, I have a book, and this book is bigger than another one. То есть эта книга больше, чем другая. And I want to describe this book. I will say this book is more difficult than the second one. You see the differences. For example, let's write this book is more difficult. This book is more difficult than, we should use than, чем, than another one. Or than yours, than mine, and so on. So you see that here we have the noun book, and we use helper more, as I told before, and difficult. This is adjective with 3 syllables, and we use the helper more in order to describe that this book has maybe very deep meaning and so on. And we say this book is more difficult than another one, or than yours. Or if you want to say that this book not so difficult, we say this book is less difficult than yours. And the same we can say about other adjectives. For example, let's speak about Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp. I'm not sure that it is correct about his name. Let's look in the it's okay. Johnny Depp is more popular than Cruz. Johnny Depp is more popular than Cruz. So here we compare 2 different actors, Johnny Depp and Cruz, and we use here the adjective popular. It has 3 syllables, and we use this helper more in order to compare these 2 people. Johnny Depp is more popular than Cruz. Okay, let's write something that connects connects with you. Maybe like, you know, maybe something that connects with your subject. For example, maybe math is less difficult than algebra. Math is less difficult than algebra. То есть математика наименьше сложна, чем алгебра. So here we compare two different subjects. And English has also the next comparison degree when we want to say that it is the most, it is the best. We see, for example, beautiful, and we say my mother is the most beautiful woman in the world. Here we use the helper the most. The most helper helps us to describe that noun which we are talking about is the best one in the world. So here we speak about our mother and we say that my mother is the most beautiful woman in the world. And you see that here we use the adjective with 3 or 4 syllables, and that's why we use the helper the most in order to describe the beautifulness of our woman. And the same we can say about different the things. For example, look at this. For example, so you see it is a little boy or girl, and look at this. Look at this. Look at this man, and after looking at these two men, we can say that this is the first, this is the second. We can say that, for example, the first picture is smaller, and the next sentence, the second picture more powerful than the first, and the third sentence, your picture is the most colorful picture I have ever seen. So you have three different sentences. We have two pictures of the man, and we have three different sentences. The first sentence, the first picture is smaller than second one. So here we compare these two pictures, and it is smaller and this is bigger. So here we use one syllable adjective and we add the ending er. The second sentence, sorry, the second picture more colorful than the first. In comparing with the first picture, the second picture is more colorful. So here here we use the helper more, and the adjective is 3 syllables, and we compare these two pictures. The second picture more colorful than the first. And when we want to say in superlative degree, we say your picture is the most colorful picture I've ever seen. So here we describe that picture. The second picture is the most colorful. We use the helper the most and the adjective with 3 syllables. Your picture is the most colorful. So here you see different degrees of comparison in English, and you see that to describe different nouns we use adjectives, and with the help of endings or with the help of helpers we can describe the degree of these things in our speech. So that's why you should pay attention to your speech, to your use of adjectives in your speech, and with the help of them you can color your speech. So you can read more information in Google or maybe in your books, everything about adjectives, and you will read some rules how we do these comparative adjectives. And in English grammar there are some different notes that you should pay attention. For example, we have the adjective big, and you see that it has consonant, vowel, and consonant. Yes, B-I-G. And to do comparative adjectives, we add the ending er, and it has double G. You see? And for example, hot, to do comparative adjectives, we write hot. So you should pay attention to these little notes connected with comparative adjectives when it has consonant, vowel, and consonants. And also one of the thing, for example, we say happy, and when we want to compare, we say happier. Happier. You see that Y letter, it becomes I. And the same, for example, we have the word crazy, but when we want to compare, we say crazier. And the same, when we want scary, we say scarier. So you should just read and remember or learn by heart these notes, and it's really easy to remember these words, and it's easy to use in your speech. Comparative adjectives. Just it's not so difficult, I think, to learn and to remember all these rules. So that's all, and I hope that our short lesson about comparison degree of adjectives, comparative adjectives in English, was helpful for you. If you have any questions, you can ask different questions connected with this title to me by WhatsApp Messenger or under this YouTube video. You can write your comments. So I am ready to answer to your questions. So that's all. See you later. If you have any questions, please write me.